Vacation pictures. Were you in England?
I went to London.
That's
Yeah.
I really am standing here like, how nosy of me, right? I'm
Go
holding this
through it.
iPad. I'm like, where is this? This is beautiful. It's like a whole way to look at your pictures. Okay, so it's the iPad, everyone, and it is truly one of our best offers of the entire year. And if you still need the gift where they say, this is the best gift ever, we gotcha. You don't. In fact, my husband had to get something checked on, and he went to the Apple store today for some repairs. Let me tell you something. You don't want to deal with the malls today. We will take care of you. We will give you the Apple iPad on Easy Pay. This is the only place on the planet where you get Easy Pay. You're getting free shipping and handling, and we will get it to you in time for Christmas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, fine, but if I drive to the mall and I fight that traffic and parking and then wait in the line for someone to help me, will I get a better iPad? Absolutely not. This is the latest, it is the greatest, it is the Generation 10. There is not a newer iPad on the market. This is it. And all you have to do is make a couple choices. Your first choice is gonna be, do you want it in the 64 gig, which if purchased separately, it would be over $1,000, $1,067. We're gonna do it for over $400 less. You will be one of the few people to say, I got my iPad for 5 easy payments of $132. That's right. Or do you wanna quadruple that storage and get the 256, that would normally be about $1,267. We're doing it for under $800, saving you $467 on Easy Pay. That's just $160. So let me quickly take you through. And if you don't know if you want the 64 gig or the 256, we're gonna help you decide in a second. That will be the first choice. Then you're gonna make your second choice, which is gonna be the color of the iPad. I bought an iPad about 15 months ago. This was not an option. They did not have this on the market then. Here's your yellow, your pink, your silver, and your blue. And once you pick your iPad color, you're going to pick your accessories bundle. And that's gonna include things like a Bluetooth keyboard with your trackpad, your carrying case, your headphones, your tablet stand, and all of that. So let's go through the colors of
Celestial Moroccan.
So that's your Celestial Moroccan. Here's your black.
Tangerine marble.
This is Tangerine Marble. Ooh, that is chic. That is one chic pack up.
Teal.
That's your teal. Justin's
Teal
helping
marine.
me. Here's your beautiful blue. What are we calling this
Blue
one?
woven.
Blue woven, that's nice. Ooh,
Wood.
These are gorgeous.
Right?
Yeah.
That's going to be your Celestial Geo.
Celestial Geo, so
Totally cool.
pretty.
That's the Bloomy Garden.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And then that's your white.
Okay, I love it. And then here's Justin Strococo, who brings us all kinds of great Apple products. So Justin, you know, this is really the latest, greatest iPad on the market.
This is the best one that you're going to find out there with the Apple iPad Classic. It's crazy to think that the Apple iPad has been around now for 13 years. You may even be like, wait a minute, I don't think I can remember life before the iPad, because for me, I certainly don't want to remember life before the iPad. It's a lot easier since it's come out. This is the thing that you're going to do your online banking. It's where you're going to go to answer all your emails in one seamless location. This is the way that you're going to FaceTime with your family and friends, that you're going to have games that you play, entertainment where you're going to watch movies or TV shows or listen to your music, and even make that kind of stuff as well using the programs that we give you. It's the Magic Tablet that kind of does everything. And now, because it's the 10th generation, it's bigger, so 10.9 inches of space here. It's louder with 4 speakers on here. You've got Touch ID on the top of this, so you can use your fingerprint reader to be able to pay for things. You've got your camera right in the front that's moved now, so no longer is it in the corner. It can now be used in that landscape mode. It's that ultra-wide camera as well. That's a 12 megapixel in the front, and you also have a 12 megapixel in the back as well. So fully loaded with features.
12 megapixel, man. I remember when digital cameras first came out and getting a 6 megapixel and thought that like, oh,
that
I
was
was
amazing,
living, right? To think that this is a better camera than a lot of cameras that we've taken pictures with over the years.
It's amazing the importance of having that good camera to it. Things like FaceTime calls. Do you see how it just moved where I started to move? And sorry, I just went right in front of your camera there. What's happening, what's going on is this is called center stage. And so as I move around, this is going to move around with me and make sure that I'm in the center. Think about the holiday parties that you're going to be going to. Think about the holidays this year where you may or may not have people with you. This is a great thing to have. If the lights go out in an emergency.
Something odd just happened.
Yeah.
Our lights did just go out. I assume that we're still on air. In the meantime, take a look at that Apple iPad. This is your 10th generation with the accessories and vouchers. 5 easy payments of $132 for the 64 gig. For the 256 gig, 5 easy payments of $160.
You know what I love about this is that was like such a real life moment that just happened where our internet just went down as the power went down in here. So I'll show you some of the things that
I don't know if
do
you
without
all
it.
heard us talking for the last few seconds.
Yeah, we don't know if we were
I
on
have
air or
no
not.
idea. We were on air. Okay, we were on air.
Okay, great.
All right.
Great.
I didn't
Nice to
know.
know
I was
time.
just like, well, let's just keep talking.
Yeah,
and see
let's
what
just keep
happens.
talking about it.
Anyway, you were saying, my friend.
Oh, that happens, right? That happens where storms happen, ice storms, your power goes out. What do? Your TV may not be on anymore because you don't have the generator to turn it on. You have a 10-hour battery life here. So in the situation that just happened just now where we lost power here in the studio, you've got 10 hours of watching the shows that you downloaded.
10 hours? That is a long international flight, although you can always charge your devices on a plane anyway. But truly, like, that is a very long car rides. That is full days of work and then some. Look at the camera on this iPad.
I mean, the quality of this is just what really sets it apart, really makes it so different, so much better. Every single photo on here is like crystal clear, going to look amazing. Colors are going to pop. It's going to be vivid. It's going to be rich. Every aspect of this tablet, you're going to see the depth within it. The text as you read a book is going to be more vibrant and more bold because of the Retina display that's in here. And that's why, Sandra, this is such an amazing upgrade for somebody. If you have an older version of the iPad, this is absolutely what you would want to upgrade to because of how good of the quality.
Yeah, and so, you know, it is time to make the upgrade. I will tell you, I am on my third iPad. I got my first one the first year they came out. So that would have been, what year
2010.
was that? My husband got it for Mother's Day. It was like when they first came out, he gave me actually, they didn't even have it available yet. He gave me like a little IOU kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
that's cute.
Yeah, right. So, but my point on that is, I only ever bought a new one because I was excited about some upgrades. Once you buy this is not like lesser tablets where you feel like in a year you've got to replace it. You will have this for many years. So get the latest and greatest now because you're going to be using it for a long time. We have a video that shows you some of the features and then I'm going to go over your choices. But remember, we will get this to you under the tree guaranteed. You'll be the hero. You're the one giving the iPad. And this is the only place on the planet where you get a real Apple iPad, even in the white box, on Easy Pay. All right, let's take a look at that video.
Absolutely. So, like we said, this is the 10th generation of the Apple iPad, which means this is the most recent. This is going to be your latest. This is going to be your greatest. And our video really helps to explain all of the different features to this because it was a major upgrade. What we've done with this is we've taken the features from like that Apple iPad Air, the Apple iPad Pro, and we've put them into this. That means better cameras on here, better battery life, better everything. So that 10th generation, you may have the Apple iPad 4 at home, the 5 or the 6. This is what I would call a major upgrade because you went from 9.7 inches to 10.9 inches. Your choice now of 64, 256 gigabytes of space. It used to be 16 or 32. Like it used to be just a fraction of what it is now. Landscape stereo speakers that make this louder, that make this more enjoyable as you're going to be listening to your music, as you're watching your movies and your TV shows. True Tone technology that's going to adjust the light settings of whatever room you're in, whatever situation you're in. It's going to adjust automatically the iPad to exactly the situation that you are in, and it does it automatically. Wi-Fi 6 that gives you the quickest, fastest, best Wi-Fi connection out there, and then those 12 megapixel cameras both on the front and the back of this. For the first time, we actually matched those cameras on the front and the back, which is fantastic that we were able to do that because it really is something that you'll see the cameras you can use for so many different reasons. And I'll show you that once we go over the offer again.
So very quickly, Justin, let's go back to that original question, which I posed, but we haven't answered yet. How do I know if I should buy myself or someone on my list the 64 gig or the 256? Because that's going to be your first question you ask.
I'm a 64 gigabyte user. I don't need a
256.
ton of space because I stream. What'd you say?
I'm a 256.
See, okay, so like two opposite ends here. Sandra likes to download, that means. Sandra likes to keep things. I'm okay to manage it. I'm okay to be able to delete
Okay, so
photos.
it's like having a closet.
Yeah.
I want the biggest closet I can afford, right? Justin's like, I have a couple of nice shirts.
If you've seen me on air, you've seen me in this shirt about 300 times. You know that I don't have variety. I'm okay with that.
Neither one is better or than the other. It's truly like what you do. So you download or you stream most of your content, right?
Correct.
I like to hoard pictures.
Okay, and perfect real life example yet again. Power went out. I literally just got reconnected to the internet, which means in that situation, I would only have about 21 hours of video that I could download. But the 256, I would have access to 84 hours of video instead. Yeah. Even from that situation alone, where if you're somebody where power goes out a lot in your neighborhood and you lose the internet connection, go with the 256. Give yourself the ability to download a lot of content, because you just never know.
Okay, so you're going to decide, do you want 64 gig or 256? And then you're going to get a pack up here that includes everything from your keyboard case. You've got Bluetooth headphones. So first question, 64, 256, and then now it gets fun. You're just going to pick the color that you want that to come in. Do you want it yellow, pink, silver, or blue? And then your accessory bundles, take any one of these colors and match it up with whatever accessory bundle that you want. So this is the Celestial Pink, no.
That's the Celestial Moroccan.
Celestial Moroccan, black.
Tangerine Marble.
Tangerine Marble, that's really, really pretty.
Teal Marine.
Thank you, you're so good.
Blue Woven.
Wow, you are good.
That is the wood.
Love it.
Down there is the Celestial Geo, Bloomy Garden, and white.
Perfect. Okay, so for 5 easy payments of $132, you're getting home the 64 gig, saving yourself over the retail value of over $407. On the 256, you're going to save about $467.
So a couple of cool things with this. First of all, what we give you now in this bundle is this keyboard, which has a trackpad on it and will have a little cursor there. So you can use this pretty much like the keyboard that you would find in the MacBook. Let me show you some cool things that you can do on this as well. And this is why you want to get maybe a tablet over a computer. You could do things like scan documents directly from here. You don't need a scanner. So right here, those recipes that you're going to have, the recipe cards that you'll find with your family this holiday season, you can hold it up just like that. Look how it automatically takes a picture of it. But what it does when it takes that picture is it actually removed everything in the background. So it gave me just that recipe card.
Wait, could I now then just text that to my sister if she wanted my mom's famous chocolate chip cookie recipe?
Absolutely, you can.
So I can just text that to anyone in my family, email it, print it out.
Super easy to do right from here, and everything is integrated as well. So that's what I love about that, and this is really kind of the difference between this and anything else out there is now we have that document and that scan. If I hit that button right here, look at how the text messages are right here where I can send that to. If I want to email this, I hit the mail button, and what happens is it's then going to put it into an email, and it will go through and do it all automatically for you. So just super easy to be able to do that here. Now, because our internet went out, it was a little bit slow, but now we got it. Now you can see. There it is, just like that.
So
and look at how,
cool.
I didn't even name that. That actually took the name from the handwriting. That actually, I just learned something new. As that happened, do you see how it took the top line? That I did not write that.
So cool.
That did that on its own. That's the subject.
This is the amazing thing about
That's
the
incredible.
iPad. You know, you hear about like someone will say like, oh, my 2-year-old can use the iPad. That's right. It's so intuitive. When we FaceTime my grandmother, who's 102, we do it with an iPad.
Same.
An iPad can be used really by pretty much everyone because it's intuitive. It's so easy to use. And here's your value. Only place on the planet that you're getting an Apple iPad shipped to you, guaranteed under the tree in time for Christmas on Easy Pay. So you're going to get either the 256 or the 64. That 64 gig would be over $1,067. We're saving you over $407, and you're getting it home on Easy Pay for $132. If you want to quadruple the storage, go with that 256 gig, and then the 256, you're saving over $467. Getting it home for $160 on Easy Pay. And we will absolutely get you the iPad plus all the accessories in time for Christmas. Thanks, Justin. I know you'll be back a bunch today.
You'll see me if you stick around, yeah. I'll be here.
Yeah. He's the man who does not sleep in December. If you go to QVC.com, you can see our largest jewelry sale, which is